live on my Speakeasy app. If you all haven't used Speakeasy, you are missing out. It's badass. I've got a competitor. I got more projects out there. I got more potential unicorns than anyone in history. Okay, maybe not in history, but. What's up? We're talking about all kinds of stuff on today's show. What's up, Instagram Live? I want to talk about. Oh, I'm not even live. Did it not go live? Oh, here. Checking connection. So, I'm talking about my Bored Ape giveaway. I'm talking about my NFT. Now, let me share something for a second. Who's been watching the crash in the stock market today? S&P 500 came up at, believe it or not, S&P 500 came up at the end. Let me show you something before you listen too much to the news. Look here for a second. Here's the 10-year S&P 500 chart. If you want to have a good life, do not listen closely to the news, especially about making money. That's a great way to be poor. Only listen to people who have made more money than you. That's a great rule of life. I mean, it's hard for people to follow that for some reason. Do not democratically listen to everybody. And so through this whole stuff that's going on in the world, whether it was COVID, whether it was, now it's the Ukraine, Taiwan, it's going to be tough to get real information. You're going to get a lot of bullshit. So you need to focus on the things that you can focus on in your own life. No matter what, it seems like there's disasters all around the world. Just make sure your life's not a disaster. Just make sure your own life's not a disaster and you'll be going far. Now, I know people say, but Ty, you should be intimately involved and want to change the world. Well, there's truth to that. But let every man and woman sweep their own front porch and the whole world will be clean. That's a famous saying. And it's not true that I can do anything about the Ukraine. I can spread awareness a little bit. So people say, oh no, you can spread awareness. Okay, I agree. I can spread a little bit of awareness. But what's happened, remember, our ancestors didn't live in a world where you could get the news. So they were happier because they couldn't get the news. There's always going to be, there's been almost no time in the last 1,000 years there wasn't a conflict and war. By the way, we make a big deal about this, Ukraine, rightfully so, but there's genocide's been happening all the last year. Nobody paying attention. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit of bullshit. There's genocide happened last year in all kinds of places. There's poor people dying or being pushed out and in effect killed all the time throughout history. So the fact that the fucking news wants to make a bigger deal out of this, again, it's a bigger deal. It could be a precursor to a bigger thing. I get it. But just, you do whatever you want. I want to be on record for saying it's not the path to getting what you want, to getting what you want out of life. Okay, so let me talk about next week, my NFT drops. My NFT is different. It's got 3 levels. It's got 2 levels of cards. Black cards, gold cards. Each of them give you access. And then there's a silver card, which gives you a membership. I'm building a global community. The silver card will be the least expensive one to start. That's giving you access to my education, the global community, social club, hotel that I'm buying. I posted on Instagram a hotel I'm looking at in South Beach, Miami right now. I'm putting real world value and utility behind this stuff. Going to revolution education system. So I do, for the last 6-7 years, I've been doing business training online. People paid over $100 million, well over $100 million. Not one person, but a huge community to learn. People want to learn how to build businesses. I told everybody e-com's going to be big and you can get into it. Now everybody's trying to get e-com. I said that 7 years ago. I told people in 2016, quickest path to building a business, start a social media marketing agency. All around here, I'm in London, you see social media marketing agencies popping up. There's a huge one here in Shoreditch. I have students who are retired already. They're done. They're retired at 22, 23 years old. They're independently, financially, wealthy of sorts. They don't have that Putin money. They don't have that Putin money, Adrian, but they got some money in their pocket. So let me give you TikTok for how to go live here. So that's that level. The gold level, I'm gonna draw this on a board in a second, but the gold level gets you access to small group access with me and my mentors. The black card gets you one-on-one with me. In the jet with me. I'm gonna buy a business. I'm gonna take one person, I'm gonna buy an actual asset with you. You could go to Harvard MBA and you still could come out with no real world experience. Who here would like to know how to buy a hotel? Who here would like to know how to buy raw land? I'm closing a couple days on 440 acres in West Texas, Lubbock County. It'll be approximately, should put that on Wi-Fi. What's up, TikTok? It'll be cash flowing in 3 months. Cash flowing in 3 months. Own a piece of land, own 400 or 500 acres. I know how to turn it cash flow positive in 3 months. This is something to be replicated around the world. So that we work on. Just go like it just might die out. You'll be able to tell if nobody's on. Okay. So my black cards get you one-on-one access to me. They're going to be the ultra rares. Okay. There'll be like 10 different utilities. Come to the farm with me. Come on a jet with me on a business trip. Shadow me. Get mentored. Have dinner with me. The gold cards get you access to my inner circle and me in a small group. And then the silver, there'll be more silver. Those get you access to the hotel, to the club, to all this training that I'm going to start doing. I've been doing, but I'm going to start doing it just for NFT holders. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Hey, get eight. I'm Adam here to go live with. He's not. Yeah, sorry. So that's it. Friday, I'm going to do an early drop. Okay, it's going to be early. This is not art. I'm not an artist. So I'm not going to pretend that I can do an art NFT. But what I can do is, I don't know if you all saw, but the first piece of real estate sold last Friday using an NFT. They figured out the secret is to put it in a trust, because the US law doesn't actually see an NFT as a valid holder of something. So if you have to create a separate trust, that's what they did. Dude, if you crack the code on using NFTs for real estate, it's just going to be insanity. Was it Grant's project? No, it's not. No, I don't know who it is that did it, but that'll be next. I'm going to make NFT. I've got an NFT to buy farmland. Like I said, to buy hotels. You want to see something cool? I'll show you all. Let me see if I can pull this up. I got the first restaurant in Europe, restaurant and club, that I'm in Copenhagen. I saw the contract today. It's about $1 million to start up. I'm gonna move fast on this. The hotel I'm looking at in Miami is $25 million. First NFT, that's the first hotel that's for NFT members only. By the way, you know what's cool? If you buy, let's say, the gold, the silver, and you get access to the hotel, if you don't want to go to the hotel, you can either sell the NFT to somebody else who wants to stay at the hotel, or you can, now NFTs are getting rented out, leased out. So you can rent, you can still retain ownership of the NFT and let somebody else use it when you're not there. It's a game changer. So, mint prices will be revealed. Some of the stuff's going to be on auction, and some of the stuff will be flat price. So the black cards, like I said, are one-on-ones. So those are ultra rare. I obviously can't have dinner with 500 people at a month, but I can have 500 dinners in 1 year. So those will be, and remember, here's what's cool about NFTs that nobody still fathoms in the news, because everybody in the news are like, oh, it's just a JPEG, and people think they're so smart. I see it on social media. I love when people are smug about their stupidity. It's like, if you're gonna be stupid, don't be smug about it. People are like sarcastic, like, yo man, you bought a Bored Ape, but like, bro, I just screenshotted it. See how smart I am? Like, screenshot, haha. It's like one of those jokes where it's just like, I can only imagine being a woman where like dudes, if you're like a woman with big boobs, you gotta be around dudes who like for your whole life tell you stupid jokes about big boobs. You're just like, I never heard that before. But that's how I feel with like crypto and NFTs. People are like, oh, Bitcoin's a Ponzi scheme. It only works if other people buy it. Well, that's how all fucking currency works, dipshit. America, US dollar was a flight to safety because people perceived it as more safe than other currencies. Bingo, that's how paper money works. That's how cotton works. US dollar is not paper, it's cotton. That's how the game works, but people are like smugly stupid. You're gonna start noticing it in your life. People are smug about their ignorance. It's one thing to be like, yo, I don't know what I'm talking about, and you say something stupid. But, anyway, so what my OG, my original garage, basically does is it ties into the true usage and the best usage. I shouldn't say the best. I mean, art and music is totally amazing use. But let's say I think the one that's going to deliver the most financial value is going to be two things: access to rare things and physical assets. So hotel, perfect for an NFT. To get into a hotel, in effect, you need access. You need a pass. Okay? So I'll be the first one to do it. Other people have promised. We'll see who does it first. A lot of the people that promise they're gonna do a hotel or a casino, I'm like, bitch, you ain't never bought nothing in your life. This is gonna be your first deal. You're gonna try to buy a hotel as your first real estate deal? Like, shit. Some of you are putting money in NFT projects. I'm like, woohoo! I hope somebody keeps buying because I hope never invest your money in what's called the greater sucker theory. Ooh, I'm gonna buy this because someone will be stupider than me and pay more than me. This is a fool's game. You will be in big trouble with that. So some people buy stuff. It's why people ask, oh, Ty, do you buy meme coins? I don't buy meme coins that much. I'm not really into Sheeb and stuff like that. Not that, again, is it something that I only make money if somebody's dumber than me and pays more? Then I'm not going to do that thing. You can try to make money in it. I told people all the DeFi tokens, go look at my Twitter. I told you they're all going to crash. Most of those DeFi high APY tokens, as I predicted, you can see it. It's still on my Twitter timeline. I warned everybody, no, Ty, these are going to go up forever. They're printing, of course, people forgot to do the math. They were printing more tokens. That eventually, in 5 years, there'd be more tokens than there are molecules in the solar system. But again, people didn't want to talk about that because of the greater sucker theory. So I want you all to be, whether you get in my NFT or you get in something else, make sure it's not a greater sucker theory token or NFT. Now, there's some valid you see Gary Vee did Fly Fish, which is a restaurant, members only. People do conferences, people do stuff like that. Those have actual value to them. So they can still drop, but they're less likely to drop. And so I have a lot of people on here. I've got 500 or 600 people on Zoom. I'm live on 12 places. This is going to be their first NFT. So that's why I'm just kind of giving you the big picture. Anytime there's money to be made, there's going to be a whole bunch of BS jumping. So let me pull up something here. I want to talk for a second about some of the stuff. Give me a second. Oh, I'm not even live on TikTok right now. Can you tell Ben to come here?
Yeah.
Let me see something. So I want to read you all. I want to do a little quiz. What is the biggest utility for you that I could offer you? What could I do for you? So I'll put a couple options for Instagram and Speakeasy. Number one, a dinner with me. That's option one. Dinner with me, hour and a half, we talk. Number two, buy a business with you. So I bring you in the process of me buying something, either a business or a piece of real estate. That's number two. That's number 2. Okay. Or number 3, I play basketball against you. We play horse, and the winner gets $10,000. So who likes basketball? Who likes dinner? Just put basketball if you like basketball, dinner if you like dinner, or business if you want me to teach you business. Okay, I see business, dinner, business, basketball, coaching, basketball, or dinner. On Discord, I'll pop into the, let me pop into the general comments here. If you want to chat with me on Discord, I'll be in the general main chat. Business, dinner, negotiations, horse. All the people I think they can beat me at horse, they want the $10,000. So they're like, that NFT, by the way, if you believe in yourself, will be worth $10,000, because if you buy the NFT, you play me and you beat me. I mean, you play me and you win, I give you 10 grand. It's going to be for 3 years. So once a year, I'll play whoever has that black card. I'll play horse against them. I got this idea I do that with Chris Paul. He's a pro basketball player. I did it for 2 years in a row. I did a charity thing. I played horse against him. First year, I did well. He was surprised. He didn't know I knew how to play basketball. Second year, he destroyed me. Second year, Steve Ballmer told me if I beat Chris Paul, he'll make me a Clipper for a week. I would have been a Los Angeles Clipper pro basketball player for a week. But anyway, so, okay, those are the 3 options. It seems like people like the business one, me actually. So here's another one. So I'm gonna have different black cards. They're ultra rare. That's what's cool. If you buy one of the ultra rares, you use it for 1 year, then you don't care about going to dinner with me, sell it to somebody else. That's what's cool about these. Same with the silvers. They get you access to the hotel. You go to the hotel once, you're like, oh, I'm not going to be in that city for a while. Sell it to somebody else. NFTs make access tradable so that when you're done with it, you're done with my educational courses. I have NFT only courses. You have to have an NFT. It's not a JPEG. The NFT unlocks the Zoom call. The NFT unlocks the Zoom call. So when you've gone through, let's say, one of my trainings, I'm gonna teach you in e-commerce. You go, oh, I don't need it. You go over to OpenSea, sell it to someone else. You see the value here? Now people are like, I'm starting to understand. Which one is this one? YouTube?
That's Facebook, so that's gotta be YouTube.
It doesn't even say how many people are on.
Yeah, this is Facebook.
Oh my bad. It's Facebook. Are you on my personal Facebook? I think you guys did the wrong thing again. Is that my page?
I saw
on
you-
my Facebook page.
I saw them one. Okay, just pull up your phone.
So
Bring up your phone.
trade. You think of it this way. Use it when you don't need it anymore. Sell it to someone else. That's what only NFTs can do. You see the value here? Is it only? Oh, okay. How many people are on there? Is that the video?
It's
Because it's weird. It
not
doesn't show
saying.
people. Did Facebook Live now doesn't show you how many damn people are on it? Annoying.
It doesn't say.
So somebody has 480 NFTs. Someone said, "Why does this guy exist?" That's actually a good one. I gotta remember that. When I don't like somebody, I'll be like, "Why do you exist?" It just shows you how narcissistic people are. The guy who wrote that believes he exists for some exalted purpose. So you know my purpose. You know why I exist? I exist to be on your live calls. It's funny. So how many people are watching on all the platforms? I have 500 here. 1,000. There's 200 here, 700, 800. So there's about 2,000 on because I'm live in 10 places. I don't know if y'all can see all this. Got all these phones. I'm live in 12 places.
Yeah, Ben says check your phone for the link.
Oh, Ben sent me a link.
Yeah.
So let me talk about some more utilities that you're going to get because I want to get y'all opinion. Which black card would you like? See, I ran out of high speed. You can't go live on this sucker without. So, you talk about basketball with me.
Yeah, we turn on Wi-Fi.
All right, here we go. I'm going to read some of these. Who wants to go on a Lamborghini drive with me? Talk business, take the Lambo out, drive around. Back to the here in my garage days. Okay, I'm gonna give you 3 more options. Lamborghini, travel in a jet with me, or go to a Lakers game with me. Lamborghini, jet, or Lakers game. Okay, Lambo, shit, jet is pretty strong. Jet was. Jet, what's Discord saying?
This is all jet right here.
Lakers, Lamborghini.
All jet.
It's all jet?
Jet and Lakers so far. Jet, Lakers.
What was the other one?
Lakers, jet.
What's the one nobody wanted? Lamborghini, jet, Lakers.
It's Lambo first, then Lakers.
Lambo first?
Yeah, no, jet and Lakers.
Jet first.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody
Jet,
wants the jet.
Lakers.
All right, here's 3 more. Check this out. By the way, I'm going to throw in, for those of you who can't get into the silver, the gold and the black because they're too expensive for you, in the silvers, I'm going to throw in a couple Joker wild cards. So you buy the silver, which will be the least expensive ones, and like, now, you don't have super high odds, but 1 or 2 people are going to win a wild card that you can use for, you can exchange it into anything you want. Any of the other ones. All right. Who wants to go buy books with me? Who wants to speak at my mentor conference? Okay, that's the second one. And who wants to go to a nightclub with me? I'm gonna get a table. I had a table, when crypto started, I had a table in Hollywood, Nightingale. I had 6 people there. Half of them were now crypto billionaires. There was $18 billion in net worth at that table. You were there.
Yeah.
Remember that Halloween? That was a good Halloween.
With Brock?
Yeah. One of our friends is on the Forbes list. He's the youngest bachelor in the world. Youngest single guy in the world. Worth $4 billion. It's not a bad life. His life don't suck. People ask, what's the thing that Jack Nicholson said? They're like, what is it like to be a movie star? He's like, well, it doesn't suck. Yeah. He said it is. Okay, so who would wanna,
It ain't bad.
the 3 options were go buy books with me and talk, be a speaker at my conference, or go to a nightclub with me. Washington Selleck says club, books, clubs, books. Good. I like it. Got so much stuff in here. Okay. Okay. Be on my podcast. Get my personal phone number. You can text me like once a month. Can't text me all the time. But to give you advice, help you with your business. Or I build the marketing funnel for your business. So number 1, my podcast. Number 2, get my phone number. Number 3, I'll do your marketing. I'll build the marketing for your business. Okay, number, Quana says number, marketing funnel. Marketing, podcast, phone. Shit, these come in fast, man. Yeah, okay, build you a marketing funnel. Might be able to pull off a badass marketing bar. Okay, I got a few more. Number 1, who wants to shadow me? Okay, number 2, come to my farm with me. Number 3, come to my office. Shadow me, office, farm. Which one of those 3? Shadowing, come to the office, meet my team, see how I run stuff.
Farm.
Shadow, farm. There's a lot.
This one.
Shadowing, farm. I own a handful of farms. I have like 8 farms, but they're kind of, some of them are contiguous. So I really have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 7 farms right now, but I have one bigger one. Oh yeah, by the way, if you ain't in my Discord, so listen, next week when I drop the mint, okay, it's gonna go whitelist first. So if you're not on you wanna try to get on the whitelist, go to my Discord, join the Discord, it'll tell you how to get on the whitelist. TaiLopez.com/NFT. TaiLopez.com/NFT. Easy. Easy. Okay, here are a couple other things. Number 1, I shout out your business on my social media. I shout you out throughout a year. Number 2, we go to the gym together, talk in the gym while we work out. Number 3, I build your e-com store for you. So shout out your business, go to the gym, I build your e-com store. What do we have? Some people are still doing the old ones. Gym, e-com store for sure. Damn. Okay, we're about to break Discord. People like this thing. Who wants to, okay, I didn't even have this on here. Who wants to go buy a piece of land? I'll show you how to buy land. Remember what Mark Twain said about land? Buy land, they ain't making more of it. Buy land, they're not making more of it. That's my specialty. Other people specialize in, this and that. Real estate has many variations in terms of what people do. You have people who develop homes, single family home, people do multifamily, people do commercial real estate, people do residential, people who flip, people who wholesale contracts. My specialty is land. I like land. And I've got a way, like I'm doing on March 1st in 7 days, approximately, or less than 7. On Monday, I close on just another piece of land. I'm gonna try to catch up to, damn, Bill Gates owns the most land in America. He has 250,000 acres. Damn. I'm not close yet. This will put me at about 1,500 acres. So I'm about 180th of, but he's older than me. So I got time to catch him. He's almost 70 years old. Plus, I don't know, God knows what Bill Gates does with the land. He does like super GMO stuff. My stuff's all organic. I like convert everything to sustainable agriculture. Okay, next. Did I do that? I finished that one, that poll? Mm-hmm. Okay. Who wants a fireside brainstorm session with me? I'm doing them in different cities. So basically, I'll sit there and brainstorm with you, wherever you're at, how to get to the next level. So if you want to, brainstorm a business you can launch, brainstorm how to improve your marketing, brainstorm hiring, whatever you want. Brainstorm session. Go to the movies. Or number 3, I'll audit and evaluate your business and give you a whole business plan. So you got business plan, movie, and fireside brainstorm. Brainstorm, movie, audit your business. Not tax audit, but like evaluate. Damn, brainstorm's doing pretty well. Some people like movies. Somebody said Netflix and chill. I ain't gonna Netflix and chill with some person who owns my NFT. Unless I can audit the person ahead of time and know who they are. They pass, then, but I'm not Netflix and chill with some sweaty dude. That'll be a horrible NFT. I'm gonna buy that, and I reserve the right to go on OpenSea and buy my NFTs back and burn that bitch. I will burn that NFT permanently. The Netflix and chill one, that one's a punishment. Then if you don't like somebody, you buy that NFT, you give it to your nastiest friend, transfer it to him gift. They're like, find your enemy. Your enemy has to Netflix and chill with your smelliest friend. Women, I don't know how you put up with men. Almost every dude I know smells bad. What is the secret? Do women have the ability to turn their nostrils off? I don't even like to be close to my friends. Okay, what's something that I should add to this? What's something I should add? My hair is messy, that's why I have this hat on. What is something I should add? Somebody said arm wrestling. Okay, what besides arm wrestling? Passive income. You buy my NFT and I give you money. That's gonna do the best. A day in Puerto Rico with me. Okay. What else? What's something you would want? Me coaching you. Coaching. Jiu-jitsu. You want to do a role in jiu-jitsu? Okay. What else? Charity together. No, but this is something you want to do with me. Like charity is a little bit different. A cook-off. Oh, you're going to win that. We should go race a car. That might be a good one.
Yeah.
I get a Lamborghini, you get a moped. Winner gets $10,000. I like that one. You'd race me? Okay. Which car do I get? That's what matters. I'll tell you the fastest car I've ever driven, which is pretty insane. I actually drove with the guy who's in the Guinness World Record for the fastest drive. He's like a NASCAR guy, but is a Bugatti, the 1400 horsepower one. That is insane. I'll tell you this, I was in front of the arc light in Hollywood and I punched the gas at a red light. You have to be careful with those cars. That thing lifts off the ground. It's like a dragster. Oh, random surprise gifts. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I think in some of them, in the silver, I'll do some random people get gifts as rare silvers. Ben, remember that. I'll send books, stuff that's in my life, like all kinds of little trick stuff that I have, like what electronics I'm using, you know, what stuff I use in the gym. Yeah, mystery box.
Mystery box, yeah.
Mystery box. What else? I need to go to the gym soon. I'm about to hang up here in a minute. So, this is how the thing works. Very simple. Next week, we'll announce in Discord. You go to tylerwoods.com/NFT, put you in the Discord. You'll have 3 levels. You can buy the black cards. Those are ultra rare access to me. So remember, NFTs provide access. Then number 2, you will have the golds. The golds is my mastermind small group. So you get access to me in a small group, which is super valuable, right? Because sometimes you learn, you're not just going to learn from me, you're going to learn from other people. So that's the gold is the small group access. Then the silver is gets you the membership in the original garage, get you access to the membership only hotels, get you access to my annual mentor conference, gets you access to only NFT holder educational stuff. I'm starting to move my education into only for people who have NFT, who own the NFT. That way, instead of just paying money for my education, you buy the NFT, and then when you've learned enough and you don't need to learn anymore, you sell it on OpenSea and somebody else who needs it. That I'm telling you this, so the silver will get you the membership and the education. You can buy all 3. If you want to have one-on-one access, that's the black. If you want to be in my social circle, small group, you go into the gold. If you want the education and you want to have the membership, the hotel membership, you go into silver. Okay? So, and again, people are going to speculate. They're going to be like, crap, I want to buy this. Remember, some of the black cards, there will only be 1. There will only be 1. So let's say you get a black card that's flying on the jet with me. I might have a few of the jet ones, but it'll be one-on-one, right? So we go on one of my trips, I'm like, yo, I'm going from New York to my farm in Virginia. If you want to jump on the jet, let's go. We'll talk on the jet. Talk for 2 hours, whatever the jet length. Then when you're done, you're like, that's good. I've done that with Todd. Been there, done that. Put that shit up on OpenSea all day long. Every day for the last almost 10 years, people have said, Todd, I'll give you $10,000 if you have lunch with me. If you can buy the NFT, even if you don't ever want to have lunch with me, put it on OpenSea, somebody else will buy it from you. It's tradable access and tradable memberships. It's the genius that nobody understands. But if you're on this call, we got 517 people on Zoom, got all the people on Discord, you all get it. So, key thing, people are asking about the price. Black and gold, we're going to be on an auction system. Black and gold, because those are rare. I ain't giving people one-on-one dinner for $3. And it's like, it's too, it's not the right way to do that. They'll trade up anyway. They'll trade up. The silvers are going to be much lower because I have a lot of people who don't, I don't want it to be just for people who have $10,000 or people who have 10 ETH. But I have a lot of whales who follow me. They see the value in one-on-one stuff. They're going to snatch those up real fast. Those will be in an auction system, the black and the gold. So, and a lot of people are going to buy one of each. So make sure you have Ethereum ready. Good news is Ethereum price is down, so you're buying at a discount right now. What's ETH at? Right now it's popped back up to 26.46. Bitcoin's up. The market already priced in this war. What about us Insta guys? I'm talking to you on Insta. So head on over. Right now, I'm going to, as a little gift for everybody getting over to my Discord, get in the Discord. I'm going to give 3 people $300 in ETH each. Okay, just give you some ETH. I'm going to do a random giveaway. So you go to tylopez.com/NFT. Do that right now. Just type in Chrome or Internet Explorer or Safari or whatever you use, Brave, tylopez.com/NFT. That'll take you to my Discord. I'll give you 5 minutes to verify yourself. And then in that general main chat, I'll just pick somebody and then I'll pick 3 people real quick. Actually, I'm going to do it in the slow chat because the damn main chat is going to explode. I'll be in slow chat 1 in my Discord. Slow chat 1. Okay, any last questions about my NFT? Black card is one-on-one access to me. Gold card is small group with me in the group with you and my social circle. Silver is membership to my global social club, access to the hotel, and access to the education. Access to education nobody else is going to get. Okay? I'm moving my stuff slowly but surely, all NFT based because it's better for you. It's actually better for me not to do it NFT based because I could just charge people money. And every new person, I just charge them new money. In this, we'll have a 10% royalty, kind of standard royalty on OpenSea. So I'll make 7.5% on the trade, but I'll make less money, but that's okay. This will give you all access to my education if you own silver. And then when you don't need my training stuff anymore, you can just pop it to someone else. So it's cool. This tradable thing is going to be so big in the future. It's funny that everybody thinks of NFTs just as art, just as JPEGs. I'm like, that's not how it goes. What hotel? So I posted on my Instagram a couple I'm looking at. I'm looking at one in Copenhagen. I'm looking at one in South Beach, Miami. I'll probably start in Miami. So just so you all know, did the damn slow chat explode? Ask them if they need to slow the slow chat down more. We can slow the slow chat, or else the slow chat is now the fast chat. I've exploded the slow chat, which is very annoying. What was the final winner? I'm gonna post some Twitter things. I feel like people liked everything. It's interesting. It's like somebody's interested. That's the cool about these ultra rare black cards and the gold ones. It's like gonna be something for everybody. So we'll stick the gold and the blacks on auction. Then we'll stick the silver. Just make it a flat price. Let me say the chat is exploding. We'll slow it down in a second. We're in slow chat 1. Slow chat 1. We have slow chat 1 and slow chat 2. Can explain the auction a little. I mean, look, there's a million kinds of auctions. They all accomplish the same thing. There's Dutch auctions. There's, time-based. There's step auctions. There's variations like what Google has. There's sealed bid, all this stuff. The key thing is, my goal is to keep it simple enough. Of course, you got to code the smart contract. But the goal is that these ultra rares, like you wouldn't want, look, if you're going to buy one of the ultra rares, the blacks or the golds, you don't want them to go too low because that signals to the market when you ever resell it that it's not valuable. So like I said, I'm going to have some that go much higher and then, but I don't want to have all of my stuff to price out people who are beginners in the market, or maybe this is your first NFT, you don't have a lot of money. That's fine. I feel your pain. I've started out with no money. It's a pain in the butt. Who here starting out in life with no money and feels pain? Did they slow it down? I don't know.
Yeah, Ben's asking them to.
Okay, but they haven't done it. Let me call somebody real quick. You gotta slow this motherfucking chat down. I got 110,000 people in this thing. Okay, we've just slowed it down. Slow chat 1. It doesn't seem very slow to me. Did they really slow it down? It's slower-ish. Okay, now it's starting to slow down. Boom. TyLopez.com/NFT. I'm giving 3 people $300 in ETH. That'll be, you can use that to buy your first NFT. You can buy mine, you can buy somebody else's. You won't be able to buy a Bored Ape with 300 bucks, but I don't know which one. Man, doesn't seem slow. I'm gonna write that to you. Slow chat 1. Is there like more? How many slow chats do we have? Do we have more than one?
It's at 1M.
Yeah, 1 minute is what that means. Okay, I'm gonna pick the first person. I got Discord. It's not 300 ETH. Somebody's like, I want to win that it ain't. It's $300 in ETH. 300 ETH is a lot of money. Like 1 ETH is worth about 2,500 bucks right now. So somebody's asking for 3/4 of a mil. All right, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Oh shit, this thing is not slow. What the actual fuck balls? Okay, that didn't work at all because it's just blurring together. Give me a second. That's not gonna work. Somebody said it just exploded. Now they set it to 1 post every 2 minutes. Okay. Yes, it slowed down. Thank God. Nope. I think Discord, we've broken it because it's supposed to be 1. Okay, here we go. Team, here, right here. Take that picture. Team LFG official _ OGC.
Got it.
Number 2234. 300 bucks. I'm gonna see if I can reply. 300. Who's next? What is this thing? Do I have the dollar sign? The hell? All right, 300 winner. I'm gonna let you pick these, man. These things are killing me. All right, we have 1 winner. I'm gonna pick a second one. If you want to win, go to TyLopez.com/Discord. /NFT. That'll take you to the Discord. TyLopez.com/NFT. All right, next winner on Discord. Why does this seem like it's pre-recorded? I don't know. People are so suspicious in the world.
I could
We're
be
live,
live,
and I could be talking. Yeah, and I could be talking about like
Ukraine.
Putin invaded Ukraine. You think I pre-recorded that? Am I Nostradamus? Yes, I pre-recorded this in 1914. I went back in time. I talked to. Okay, let's go. Next person. Okay, Frosty. Nico Frosty, sorry, OGC. Let me just click on this thing.
Okay.
Here's Nico. He's number 9,667.
Got it. Okay.
Nico Frosty is the next winner of 300 moolah. You get fiat money, my friend. 300. Okay, we got 1 more. I'm on Discord. You gotta reply. We'll send you. Remember, little trick on not getting hacked. If you give out your wallet, you're probably nothing's bad gonna happen to you. But don't send stuff to other people's wallet. So if anybody comes on Discord and said, "Oh, you won," send me $1 to confirm it's you. Like, they're lying. I'm not gonna ask you to send me anything. Okay, here we go. Last one on my Discord. Everybody left Instagram and went over to my Discord. Okay. I'm gonna look away. Tell me when to stop.
And wait, stop.
Whoa, shit. It's this person. Chill invit _ OGC. You're number 5563 in Discord. I'm gonna reply to you. Oh shit, how did so many people, they realized it was you. 300, man. So you'll be able to look on the blockchain to see that we sent this people money. There's still people doubting me that I send people money. They think it's all fake. I think all the cars I gave away is fake. As you see, I bought the Bored Ape. By the way, someone in March is going to win the Bored Ape. On one of the, we're going to do more than one mint. We will randomly pick somebody who's on the white list is going to get the Bored Ape. So if you want to get the Bored Ape, make sure you get on the Discord whitelist. You got to invite friends and stuff like that. Okay, I got to go to the gym, ladies and gentlemen. It's 8:47 in London. I got the metaverse behind me. It literally is a great backdrop.
Yeah.
Looks like Tron.
Looks like a Christopher Nolan movie.
Christopher Nolan, exactly. Plan on having a rarity for the golds? Yes. There'll be rarities on blacks. So you take the rare use of the black, the gold will have the same thing, but it'll be in a group. So the black cards, for example, is one-on-one. You alone come with me to my farm. The gold will be a group. You and like 5 other people come to my farm. Blacks are ultra rare, something with just me and you. Gold is me, you, and a small group. Okay? And then silvers is totally different. Silvers is membership in my original garage social club. It's access to my educational courses. It's access to the hotel. It's access to clubs that I'm buying. Members only clubs, skip the line, red carpet, real in-person stuff. You can start with just buying a silver. That'll be the lowest amount of ETH. Some people are gonna buy silver and gold. Some people are gonna buy silver, gold, and black. You know, also one cool thing, and this is a huge one, and a lot of people say this is cool, but this is extra cool. Those of you who buy one are going to get a mint pass for my future NFT collections. I have an NFT collection. I'm launching a cyber gym that's going to use NFTs. You'll be automatically on the white list. There's going to be there's a lot of value. A lot of value. Someone says, someone has a better NFT than you, Ty. I'm sure somebody does. I'm sure somebody does. But I guarantee you this, there's no NFT project in the world where they're going to go take you and buy a business, buy a hotel, buy a piece of land with you involved. You'll get to sit in on the meetings. You'll get to sit in on, you'll get to see how I do the due diligence. You'll get to see how I do the financial stuff. Show it, if you want to see, someone said, show us what you do, go to retailecommerceventures.com. You can see I'm a CEO of a big company. Got hundreds of employees globally, offices in 4 major cities. I own big brands like Radio Shack, Pure One. Over 100 million people visited my e-commerce stores. So this is, sometimes people go, oh, Tyler, you're just doing education where you teach, you make money by teaching other people how to make money. No, you know, I'm in the business right now. I can show you, my name is on the title of 1,000+ acres in the United States. My name, I'm buying and developing luxury real estate in Puerto Rico. Got a piece of property that I bought for $7 million 1 year ago that is up on the market right now. I just signed the listing agent for $17 million in 12 months. It's actually been 11 months. So I'll show you how I do that. I'll show you how I buy on Monday another 460 acres. It's in West Texas. It'll be cash flow positive in 3 months. So I'll show you how I do that. Arbitrage between owner finance and seller. And that one I'm buying because I want to show you how you can do it without that much money. We're buying it with that much money down. Don't even need a bank involved. There's a whole way. And these are one of the things I'll be teaching you all who have silvers in my education. I'm going to let you in on education stuff. And I like NFTs because it limits how many people can be learning my secrets. I don't want everybody to know what I did, you know? So next week in the Discord, dates are coming out. What's up from Sweden? By the way, one of the black cards gets you access when I'm in Stockholm. Some of them will be location based. So like one black card one of the gold cards will be like, you know, a dinner with me and my small group of OGs in Stockholm. One will be just for Dubai. One will be just for Miami. So it's cool. So that way you can trade those. If you live in Stockholm, you can own the Stockholm one. Then if you want to own the Miami one, you sell the Stockholm one, or you sell the London one, or you sell the Dubai one, and you buy the Hollywood one. So this is, like I said, I'm trying to be super creative. Some of this stuff people have done before, and some of this stuff nobody's done before, you know, and actually pulled off. There's been a lot of promises in NFTs though. If only promises were worth, ain't much. A lot of people are gonna promise you a lot of stuff in life and gonna let you down. My job is not to let you down. Check this out. Here's a restaurant, supper club. This is such a beautiful one. Oh man, I just got this. Lawyer sent it to me. So if you don't know, Denmark has the 2 best restaurants in the world. Okay, Noma, it's #1 ranked restaurant. So it's the best architects, designers, all this. So I've got a restaurant I'm opening. And you might say, but that's far away. Get on a plane. Expand your brain. Check this place out. The heart of Copenhagen, man. It is so beautiful. I went and looked at it the other day. I was there. I'm doing the same thing in Miami. I'm doing the same thing in Puerto Rico, Hollywood, London. So get in the membership. That membership alone is going to be important. And it gets you access to my future projects. I've got so much stuff in the works. I've got an Airbnb thing. I've got a thing where we're going to use NFTs to buy farmland. You can use NFTs for CSAs, for food security. You can use it for charitable stuff. You can use it to buy jets. I might buy a whole bunch of cars, and you could have like a whole bunch of Lamborghinis in Miami, but not just like high-end cars. You can also buy low-end stuff. You know, we can do NFTs to save animals, like animal rescue. Each NFT represents an animal. You like save a dog, save a cat that was going to be killed, save a horse. So this is just getting started. And that's why I said you need to be in at least the silver level, you know, at least the silver level. If you can get in the gold and the blacks, those are going to trade the highest. Those have the highest potential for trade, but at least get in the silver. Friday. By the way, it will be very short period of time, okay? Meaning when I launch next week, we're gonna do more than 1 mint. This is the early mint. It's just gonna go, so telling y'all now, if you haven't done an NFT thing that's popular, they can sell out so fast. I had a friend who tried to get in one. He was there in it sold out in the first 1 second. He was super pissed. He actually wrote them a complaint on Instagram, like, I think something's wrong with your tech. So someone said NFTs are another form of an MLM. The whole world's a multi-level marketing, buddy. Let me just break it to you. I love that people are like, that's a scam. You know what else is a scam? I'm gonna show you a scam. Worse than an MLM company. Coca-Cola. Sell people sugar so that they get sick, and then you sell them pharmaceuticals. That's a scam. How about that? How about education system puts you in debt, charges you interest in the United States to people who obviously don't have any money. You're not gonna have money when you're 18. Why do you charge 18-year-olds interest? It's not fair. So, welcome to the whole world is full of scams. Most people, average person hates their job. That's the greatest, that's the greatest scam in history. You spend most of your life working. So people always try to come and sound smart by like revealing, like, yo, Bitcoin is a scam. I'm like, most of the world's a scam, ladies and gentlemen. Most of the world. The top 10 men in the world have more wealth than the bottom 50% of the world. So 10 men, they're all men, have more wealth than 4 billion humans. That might be a scam too. I mean, how far do you want to go on this thing? And then what do you use? What's the opiate of the masses? Sports, music, this, that. You distract people. TikTok, you distract people so they don't revolt. This is classic. This is like colonial English people in India. How do you control slavery in the United States? I mean, there's scams at every level, ladies and gentlemen. So it's not to think that NFTs used incorrectly are a scam. Crypto used incorrectly is a scam. University, colleges done incorrectly are a scam. The food system, a scam. How come doctors don't get paid to make you healthy? Meaning, every time you're sick, they stop getting paid. The way it should be is there's a doctor or a practitioner, maybe a nurse practitioner in every community. They get $1 for everybody under them every month that stays healthy. They become an advocate for health. Every time, if 30% of people get sick, then they lose 30% of their paycheck. You have bad incentives in the United States and most countries. So guess what happens? Most people don't feel good. Most people are in pain. Most people aren't healthy. You know, bigger scam is anxiety. My guess is about 50% of the world suffers from high anxiety, meaning their brain doesn't turn off when it should. And it's because they're overly triggered. There's too much stimulus in the world. The media is, like I turn on my phone, it's like the biggest event since, World War II happens today. They're trying to create fear. COVID had a lot of that. I'm not saying COVID, I don't think COVID was real. It was a real threat, don't get me wrong. But the media, the way they conveyed the message was such that you can't get proper information. You can't trust them. So that's a scam. I think it's a scam that from age 6 and 8 to 18, I always want to be an entrepreneur. Nobody was there in the school system. Nobody had me start a business. Nobody had, nobody encouraged me. Nothing. How's that not a scam? I think that's a scam. A lot of religions have a scam element to them, Look at some of these super churches where the preacher's the richest person and people get mad at capitalists. I'm like, shit, he's become a damn super mega church preacher. There was a church in Texas that charged you to sit closer to the preacher.
Damn.
It was like more expensive than like Lakers tickets. That has to be some kind of a scam. I mean, I'm not a religious person. I'm not an expert on this, but if there was a God, you shouldn't have to pay to get closer to God, right? Some things should be money and some things
And they're not taxed already. And they're not taxed already.
Yeah, and then they're not taxed. I mean, don't even go there. Pharmaceutical companies, there's a lot of scams. How about politics? There's a lot of scams happening there. Don't even get me started on Trump or Biden. It's like, if you knew what went on in Washington, D.C., you would never say to yourself, I wonder if NFTs are a scam, because your mind would be completely focused on the amount of scams that happen in capital cities everywhere, from London to, Stockholm to the political system. I mean, America's run by lobbyists, and that doesn't make sense. You're supposed to have a democracy. You shouldn't be able to pay. I mean, in some ways, the bail system in the United States is somewhat of a scam, although I'm not sure what the solution is. Because you put people in Rikers Island, and then poor people can't pay bail, so they get stuck in jail. When you're in jail, you got to protect yourself. So you fight somebody, you stab them, then you get life in prison while you were there for stealing a backpack. Now, some countries, like Sweden, thinks that America's bail system is a complete scam. I'm not sure what the solution is. There's some good things about bail, but there's certainly, a whole bunch of things that could be improved in the world. So I don't think you should get into your brain like, oh, NFTs. It's not black and white. Bad NFT projects are a scam. Bad cryptos are a scam. But the whole thing is not a scam. Just like bad food is a scam. You feed your kids Cheetos and then they get a lot of kids are pre-diabetic. 30% of American kids, they say, will be pre-diabetic by the time they're 18. That's a scam. What kind of country, what kind of culture and civilization poisons their own children? Well, America and other countries, not just America. So there's so much going on. I said at the beginning, let every man and woman sweep their own front porch and the world will be clean. Let everyone sweep their own front porch. You have to focus on yourself. Do you have financial independence? Do you feel good? Is your family, friends, are those relationships something you nurture? Are you working out every day? Are you walking 10,000 steps every day? Do you drink half your weight in ounces of water? Like, have you dealt with past trauma in your brain? Do you meditate at least 3 times a week so you can learn when things get crazy how you can make the mind peaceful? Do you know how to grow your own food? I mean, that's a great skill. Mankind was, are we allowed to say mankind? What's
Humankind.
Humankind, I'm okay with. By the way, sometimes people think it's weird. I think it's good to not always say mankind. Humankind, it's good to tap into your roots. With all your roots, for most of your generational past, knew how to grow their own food. They probably made their own clothing. They live in a small group under 150 people. They call that Dunbar's number, Are you reading every day? That's a simple thing you can do to change your life. 10 minutes a day can change your life with books, for sure. Or it can be 10 minutes of audiobooks, or it can be 10 minutes of YouTube. Are you studying? Do you know how to do public speaking? That'll change your life. It's a scam. People don't know public speaking. The way in which you can talk to a group of people is highly correlated to the wealth you will earn in your life. If you don't know how to speak well, and did your parents teach you how to do that? No. Did your first grade teacher, second grade? These are all things that could have been taught. There should have been public speaking class every day from 6 years old to 18 years old. You should have had to, as much as it was painful, you should have to stand up in front of the class and say something. And kids who are more shy, maybe they could read something that they wrote. Not everybody's going to be able to speak extemporaneously. But, introverts are often better at writing things. So anyway, just a little tangent, but I think, I'll tell you this, I'll leave it with this. The whole concept of the OG Original Garage NFT is that the biggest thing that changes your life is having the right group of people, the right people mentoring you, encouraging, the right social circle. If I could change your life in 2022, it happened only in one way. I wouldn't come in and give you money, because if you don't know what to do with money, you will lose the money, I promise you. I had a friend sold his company for $18 million, under 30 years old, and he lost it all. He's back to a 9-to-5 job about 8 years later. His friends took advantage. Dane Cook, the comedian, his brother sold $10 million from him. It happens on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the basketball player, financial advisor, stole all his wealth from 20 years of playing basketball. What's more important than me giving you money or this, it's like, give a man a fish, feed him for a day, teach someone to fish. But in addition, I would add to that. Give a man a fish, feed him for a day, teach a man fish, feed him for a lifetime. But I would say even more, there's a missing element to that. I would say bring somebody into a group of fishermen, feed them for a lifetime. No man's an island, no woman's an island. The truth is Elon Musk is wealthy because he was part of this group of young entrepreneurs when he was about in his late 20s. That's now called the PayPal Mafia. It was guys like Peter Thiel, guys like Ken Howery. I know Ken, they almost all became billionaires and they all learned from each other. It was like 12 of them. And so if you had been in that group of 12, instead of sitting in your classroom, whether it's university or what, that group of 12 is what would change your life. So the reason I'm creating the OG Social Club is this can morph into bigger things. There can be groups, communities of OGs who meet in your city. You go out to dinner together, you're like-minded, you're entrepreneurial, you think on your own. So I want to bring you into a group of fishermen and fisherwomen and fisher humans, all the variations of that word. That's the thing that changed my life. That's what changed Elon Musk's life. That's what changed Bill Gates' life. That's what changed Gandhi's life. If you read even the stories of great spiritual people, it's also the same way. Muhammad, Buddha, these people came upon, they didn't sit in an enclosed room and get all their answers. They had to go out into the world and build their group. Confucius, considered maybe the wisest person of the BC, Confucius, he talked a lot about how he had his disciples around him. Even Jesus Christ, he had his disciples. He had his tribe. He had his group. And so when I you got to look at your group and be like, most people, when I was starting out, I didn't have a tribe. I had to spend a lot of time to build my tribe. Even while I was on this call, one of my mentors called me. It was funny. Professor Jean Jang. I don't know if you can see that. There you can see Professor Jean. Tried to call twice. He's one of the #1 business experts in the world. And I'm lucky enough to have him in my tribe. I call him, I'm like, I have a question. What's your opinion? Can we brainstorm? If you don't have that, I can predict your bank account. It's gonna be low for the rest of your life. People think the way to create wealth is you sit at home, you're in the shower, you have this great idea, then you go out and you launch it and it just kind of naturally goes viral and now you have money. Unfortunately, that's not how the game works, ladies and gentlemen. That is not how the game works. It's not how the game works, sadly. The way the game really works is you're out with smart people. And while you're out with smart people, a smart person goes, yo, have you ever thought of this? And you're like, no, I never thought of that. And then that's how I came up with doing YouTube videos. It wasn't even my idea. And then you go out and you go, wow, in order for me to build a company, I need a team, and you build a tribe around you. Doesn't work without a tribe, especially making money. I have tried it, ladies and gentlemen. So this NFT is going to be the first. Nobody's attempted to do it like this, is to build a real community of entrepreneurs, a real community of people who want to create financial independence. Other people have used their NFTs for, they have video game communities and art communities and music communities and crypto communities and NFTs. Mine, as far as I know, is the first one that's really focused on this and in person and online at the same time. So, boom. Those 3 of you who won 300 in ETH each, maybe I'll see you on my mint. The mint's coming next week. We'll be posting more on the roadmap and stuff, but it's coming real soon. So basically it's like a week away. So get some Ethereum, get a MetaMask, get Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet is one you can use on your phone. MetaMask you kind of use on your computer or your Chrome browser. Be ready. If you use something like Coinbase or Binance or Crypto.com, you can buy some ETH, put it in your wallet. If this is your first NFT, we're gonna be training you, helping you. By the way, do not click on any link. Don't go to OpenSea and search Tai Lopez. A lot of people are gonna build false, fake, scam projects. A lot. Some woman I know is like, oh, I bought your NFT. I'm like, I haven't minted it yet. She's like, I just did $1,200. And I said, well, I haven't minted. But the scams are very convincing. So you go, only click on links that are basically, I'm gonna put it on my Instagram. My Instagram bio link will be the one where you'll be able to see where to go buy. I'm gonna stick that sucker there so you know I have a verified Instagram with a blue check mark. Sometimes people message me, is this you? Message me, it's an Instagram that my picture has 7 followers. I'm like, well, I'm not trying to say I have a lot of followers, but I do have more than 7 followers. I literally get that once a week. People do that. Ty, is this you? I'm like, yes. I'm gonna start saying yes. So it's gonna be exciting. Then you can put it up on the secondary market. We'll see how this sucker trades. But remember, you're not just buying this to try to make money. You're buying this for the value and the utility. But as I said, when you're done with it, sell it to somebody else. Hold on to it for a while. But some people are going to hold, like I bought a Bored Ape. I'm going to give it away, but if I did, I never sell any of my crypto really. I buy it and just hold on to it forever. Best way to create money is stick something somewhere and forget you have it. I did that to my mom. I got her a Coinbase account, put crypto in it, and I didn't tell her the password. It's been like 5 years. She's like, it has a lot of money in it. I'm like, if I had told you the password, my mom would have sold it. I know my mom. Halfway up, she'd be like, oh, it's starting to go down. I'm going to sell it. If you want to help your family, your son, your daughter, your mom, your brother, your sister, get them an account. Don't give them the login, man. Let that sucker go up, and then years from now, give it to them. I hope this NFT my NFT just has value. Like I said, it's got that hotel behind it. It's a lot of exciting stuff. So, goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna let you guys shut it down.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk out of the room. I'm headed to the gym. Who's gonna be working out with me at the gym? I'll talk to you about some stuff I learned in the gym. Who's gonna beat me in basketball? Win the $10,000. Beat me in horse. Who's got a shot? Who's got a shot? Be male, female. I picked horse because it's not like aggressive. I don't want some crazy mofo. I'm like, yo, I want to beat your ass. Someone says, no way you know how to train in basketball. Hey, buy the NFT. If you think I don't know how to shoot baskets, let's go. Just bring the $10,000 in case I beat your ass. Some people are going to guarantee, one guy is going, or gal is going to lose money on this NFT. They're going to buy one of the ultra black rares. They're going to play me in horse. And I'm going to be like, bring a cash. I want cash. I'll bring a suitcase for 10 grand. You bring the suitcase. I might just do it. I might be nice to people and just say, if you win. If I was fair world, they'd have to pay me, but I might not do that. People will whine too much about that. See you all soon.
Hey Josh, we're shutting down.
Alright, one quick way to shut this.
Alright, guys.
So here,
You guys.
you can just, let's close my laptop is best.
I'm sorry.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Close, okay.